Good morning. I'm here this morning to assess a particular Sony product. This is a wireless speaker. It is the SRS-XB30 wireless speaker. You can see there on the model number. And it's got the feature of it can either be run wirelessly via Bluetooth, or it does have an audio input jack there, which is what I'm hoping to use so I don't have to use the Bluetooth function. I'm concerned about Bluetooth and electromagnetic radiation and the effects that's been documented scientifically that it has on the human body. So I've been in contact with Sony to say, hey, can I disable the Bluetooth feature? And they've come back to me and said, our engineers have indicated that it doesn't actually emit a signal, it only receives a signal. So in order to assess that, I've got here today an acoustimeter made by EM Fields. It's an industry standard radio frequency or electromagnetic radiation measurement device. And what you're going to see is I'm just going to switch it on here now at the moment and assess the levels of background radiation in the area. Now you can see that they're extremely low. On the left hand side is the volts per meter, and you can see that's peaked at 0.16 and is just hovering in the low band there, not much in the beyond the low tens. On the right is the microwatts per meter squared, and that's incredibly low at less than 1 microwatt per meter squared, so fantastic. Now I'm going to turn on the speaker and let's just see what happens. You'll notice the speaker's on there, you can see the lights on, and on the top there you can see actually the Bluetooth light is flashing. It's trying to now find a buddy that it can pair with so that it can play music wirelessly. So have a look now at what the acoustimeter is indicating. You can see there that as we have a closer look, the volts per meter has now peaked at 4.93 and it's pinging back and forward all over the place. It's just going up and down, up and down, up and down, right? And the microwatts per meter squared has now significantly increased as well. I mean, that's in this case, it's just jumped over 500 there. There you go, it's gone above 500. Oh, now the volts per meter squared has also gone up to peaking at 6 on the left, so significantly high. Again, you watch, if I turn off the speaker now, you'll see what happens, and we can see that again this the levels of electromagnetic radiation have plummeted. So we can see that the device actually is emitting Bluetooth signal. It's not just receiving it, it's emitting it, and this is what I'm wanting to stop. I thought that plugging in the audio jack would immediately terminate the Bluetooth, but it hasn't. So I'm just going to restore it to factory settings to see whether that might change anything. That's what Sony requested I do. It's back on now. I'm just going to hold down the minus volume button and the power, and you'll see it's going to go off in a minute. And you'll tell it's gone off, but the light will disappear, and also so will the levels of electromagnetic radiation on the EM Fields acoustimeter, as you can see there. So I'll do one last check now. The factory settings have been restored back to factory level, and I'm going to test one more time. I'll turn it on again and see what's going to happen. And we can see that again that level of radiation is now skyrocketed. It's 200 plus times, depending on where you hold it. Before, there you go, it's gone above 500 times the levels of electromagnetic radiation that it was at. So incredible difference. Hopefully Sony tech and engineers will be able to work with me to find a way to disable the Bluetooth so I can happily enjoy the beautiful sound of the speaker without being exposed to high levels of electromagnetic radiation in the process. Thank you, Sony.